on, everything got to be Balenciaga, got to be Bathing Ape, got to be, Gucci, Prada, all of this. No, dog. Go right to the, I don't know if y'all got it in the Northeast, you feel me, in the Philadelphia area, we got what's called Foreman Mills. We got Foreman Mills and we got Burlington Coat Factory. Go right to the Foreman Mills, go right to the Burlington Coat Factory, you feel me, go pick yourself up some polos, some button-down shirts, get.
Yeah, I can't agree with the Foreman Mills. I've never heard anything good. Like, from everything I've heard, Foreman Mills is terrible. Now, you can find some decent stuff from Burlington Coat Factory, but I say go to places like I said, H&M. They always got a sale, and their quality has really jumped up. I'll show y'all some of the pieces I got from there. Like, H&M quality is really jumped. All I wear is two-piece jogging suits.
Got me is the stuff that's like how
they doing a essay about black men not making content speaking to us. Wait, are you saying like they're doing content about black men making content that doesn't speak to black men? I don't know what you were saying. But speaking of, what was he saying? The manosphere stuff. So I can speak on that. So I still don't really watch none of that shit, but I do get what people say that some of that, like, stuff that can start off as just regular advice for guys, for young guys, it can have a right wing lean into it, or it can lean into the manosphere. Because I don't know what the hell, I don't know what is going on the internet. Like me, I've been back in the gym heavy since February. I'm trying to put on weight, but my body is difficult to put on weight. So I've gotten more tone, but I'm trying to put on weight. But some of that, a lot of the gym content, for one, I don't watch gym content. I started working out solo, but last 3 months I work out with my boy. So I don't really need to watch that content. So I can see, but I've heard that sometimes that shit leads into toxic advice, which is weird. I don't know. Like I told you, the game is different out here. I don't really be listening to niggas like that for advice. Maybe because I'm older, but there is advantage to if you single or you back outside, for one, trying to figure out what you want, and just working out is very useful. Like, it helps, it changes your mood, it helps creativity. Like, a lot of times I come up with some of my best ideas doing cardio or working out, because just that blood flow of getting outside. Oh, let me read this one, because I don't know how to go back. Yeah, the red pill and even essays and other efforts, they talk about shit that doesn't actually apply, what it's like outside if you feel like they are trying to get points off. Yeah, like I said, and this isn't shade, but like a lot of dudes, like if you're not outside, it's hard to give advice. Like Bill been married for a minute, so I'm sure he can give his perspective of what it's like being in a relationship or FD, but if y'all not outside, it's, only so much information you can get. But like I was saying, but yeah, there is a lot of advantages. I'm sure some of that shit does lean like right wing, but like I said, getting back in the gym, it helps. It just helps everything. A lot of people have jobs where they just sit around all day, or you're not active. Working out, it changes your body, helps you come up with different ideas. Like the one I came up with that we're doing Saturday. I came up with that idea working because I was listening to Wale, and I'm like, damn, Wale might have just dropped the best album of his career in 2025, and I've been listening to Wale since like 2010. I'm like, damn, that'd be like if an NBA player just had a crazy breakout season. So there is an advantage to young guys that, there's nothing wrong with getting your body right. Like, for one, you need to be healthy. You need to be, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be 28 years old, 30 years old, you running out of breath, walking up the stairs and shit like that. And it's an advantage to proper grooming. Like, I shaved my head. I was getting close to looking like Stephen A. Smith. And I was like, hell no, I'm gonna just go ahead and shave it. And low-key, we might jump into it on this stream. On Reddit, R Bald is one of the most wholesome, funniest subreddits on Reddit. But yeah, like, especially getting back into the gym, I toned up a little bit, put on a little weight. But once I shaved and stuff, I got way more matches in like a month than I did previously on dating apps. So like, there is advice, but I feel like a lot of times dudes that's actually outside that's not internet peeled or don't have a platform. They just don't talk about it. So you get niggas that you're more likely to see a nigga like DJ Academics who sits in that stank ass chair and glazes Drake talk about women more than you are guys who actually outside. Like me, I work a full-time job, come home, work out, you know what I'm saying, whatever personal stuff. Then if I am doing something on YouTube, it's usually like this. I mean, not like this, it's usually me writing and stuff like that. So we don't have as much time as somebody who does his full time. So you're getting a perspective of people that is really unbalanced. Like the bad reviews, like I said, like your favorite restaurant, you might go there 10 times. 9 times, you have an amazing experience. The drinks are perfect. The waiter is checking up on you every 15 minutes. The food, blase squad. That one time you have a bad experience, you're more likely to get on Twitter and be like, oh man, we went here, my steak was overcooked and the drinks was flat and the appetizers was cold. You're more likely to talk about that one bad experience than you are to talk about the 9 others just because that's expected. And with like dating content, that's usually what you hear. The bad ones are more likely to go viral. You feel me? That got sex assault charges. Nobody like that need to be taken seriously. Exactly. Would I feel you? Hair wasn't even bad from what I remember. Yeah, but it was going back here. To me, I like this. This is a lot cleaner look to me, and now I'm just used to having it shaved. When I clean up the goatee, I just like this look a lot better. And especially older, well, you know, mid-30s black women seem to like the bald look, or from what I've seen, it seems like as we get older, the low cut is coming back. We were talking about this. Like I've seen like multiple streamers, like I think Kai Cenat cut his hair. What's the old boy from Detroit? Sean C cut his hair. I think that Puerto Rican looking dude that streams. Like it seems like that it's, I don't know, it's starting to change in the culture. It seems like maybe the braids and locks and stuff are going away. I don't know. I just know as we get in our mid-30s, because a lot of black men have male pattern baldness, that the baldy and the low taper and stuff like that might be coming back in style.
To attract a woman is stuff that is
let's see what Bill's talking about.
Like the stuff that I saw on like WikiHouse 15 years ago. You dig what I'm saying? And I said to myself, I got a whole series of videos about this. You feel me? How to bag a baddie part 1 and part 2, right? And so initially I because I believe it or not, I had recorded this, you know, I had recorded this while I was at the house waiting for my car to get done, right? And get dropped back off over there. And what I realized after watching it is that I've said all of this before. You get what I'm saying? Because I want to make my own version of how to instantly make yourself more attractive. So that's what we're going to do. And basically all this is condensing different parts of how to bag a baddie, right? Parts 1 and part 2. So part 2 in particular, right? First things first is wash your ass. Seriously, like jokes aside, wash your behind, dog, especially if you smoke.
I got a head full of locks still, but the maintenance is annoying. Might cut them this summer, to be honest. Who you talking about? No, not Phantom. The dude that the light skinned Puerto Rican looking dude. He does like rap and stuff. That one dumbass rapper from New York was trying to score points off him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I forgot. Oh, Black Boy Max. I think he cut his hair. I don't know. But it was like after I cut mine, I noticed it's like 5 bigger internet black personalities. They all kind of cut their hair. But yeah, what you were saying, yeah, with lock maintenance, it is a lot. But I cut mine just because it wasn't doing what I wanted. And then when I was keeping kind of the tapered look, not the tapered, but like a little bit height, I wasn't liking what it was doing. I noticed my hairline going back, and I'm paying like $45 a cut. I'm like, I'm wearing hats too much. I'm not even liking this style, so I'm not about to be doing this. So now I just shave every couple days, and you know, I like the cleaner look. But yeah, what Bill's talking about, I mean, this is common stuff. Like, get a skincare routine also. Don't washing your ass, wash your face. You need to exfoliate. Like me, I gotta exfoliate my head. I exfoliate pretty much every time, at least 2 to 3 times a week. because I don't want razor bumps. Okay, yeah, I thought Playboy Max cut his hair. Skin routine, stuff like that. It's little stuff. You know, Also, I noticed that the bigger beard seems to be going out of style. Also, at least like I said, this is because I talk to women in their 30s and up, so what they prefer is also changing.
Oh, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, as I remember when I was in college and I was talking to this one girl. I didn't know it at the time, but she smoked weed. And the reason why, and that's kind of what I'm getting at, right, is that I ought not to be able to tell that you smoke weed until I actually see you roll up. You dig what I'm saying? You need to be, because there ain't nothing, this girl, I tell you, everything smelled immaculate. Matter of fact, I feel like that's half the reason why I was attracted to her to begin with. And I talked about, smells. And
I watched this one. I know Bill don't mention this because I watched this already. Something I keep in my truck is you can either get the generic, get the CVS or Walmart version, but that Dr. Bronner's mouthwash, that shit, for one, it's better than Listerine and stuff. I keep that in my work truck and my personal truck just because if I'm out eating or something like that, yeah, exactly, brush and floss. But yeah, if you know you out all day, I just use it because I'm constantly thinking that in my head. I want to make sure I'm fresh the first time I meet anybody. Especially if you smoke though, the Dr. Bronner's, hit that shit after you smoke, before you go out. That makes a huge key.
Past and about how that's like the most underrated sense when it comes to attraction is smells. People don't pay nearly enough attention to smell, especially not men. Don't pay nearly as much attention as we should to the way that we smell when we trying to talk to somebody. But all kinds of incense, all kinds of candles, you know what I mean, that she had going on. You know, she had the air fresheners in her car. And then when I found out that she smoked, I said, all right, it makes perfect sense. Because I don't know how many of you have ever smelled somebody that smells like a combination of weed, smoke, and BO. It smells like Sasquatch dick. That's what it smells like. It smells like Bigfoot scrotum. It is terrible. You know what I'm saying? So you niggas that's running around here, especially, you know, you like to spark up, wash your ass, homie. Seriously, you should not be running around here, and brush your teeth. And y'all niggas is too old to be running around here with all kinds of gunk, all kinds of tartar and plaque all in between your teeth. You know what I mean? Your mouth look and smell like a living compost heap. And yeah, you trying to talk to somebody? Come on, man. Why brush your teeth? Take care of your skin. Drink water, man. Drink water. That'll clear a lot of that acne, a lot of that stuff that's going on. If you drink water, you dig what I'm saying, on a regular basis, man, one of the biggest, somebody say that I don't drink water. $20, 3 big bars from off of Amazon.
I want to get to the part where I can make fun of his fashion advice, then we go to the next one.
From off of Amazon. So you're gonna have to come with something better than just what you doing. You're gonna have to come with something better than, you know, DMing her a picture that she took of herself.
Yeah, some people do be fired. If you got a decent job, take advantage of your dental plan, cleaning.
Talking about how bad you want to, you know, stick your face in between her titties. You dig what I'm saying? You gonna have to do better than that, dog. You feel me? Learn some Shakespeare. You feel me? Learn some what's the old boy name that got the bridge? Walt Whitman. You know what I'm saying? Learn some Emily Bronte or something.
I don't know about that. I ain't never talked. I've been out on a few dates the last couple months, and second dates and thirds. I ain't never talked no poetry. Maybe that worked for some women, but that ain't my get down.
You know what I'm saying? Quote some Charles Dickens to her. Quote some Shakespeare or something.
It is good though to be able to have a conversation past what's going on the shade room and baller alert and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? The type of women you like. It is what it is. Like reading different stuff that does open your mind. You know what I'm saying? This shows you can have a real conversation, but I don't know about the Shakespeare and Walt Whitman stuff. That ain't my vibe.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of what you doing. Don't be boring. Make yourself interesting. Make yourself unique. Stand out from the crowd. Talk about something besides what's going on in Complex magazine. Talk about something besides what you saw, you know, why this is no shade to him, but talking about, you know, Corey X Kenshin or something. You feel me? Grow up, dog. And that kind of leads me to the next thing is dress up.
Like me and I got a date tonight. Me and the girl I'm going out with now, we started talking about what type of books we like. Like I just finished what's buddy name? The new Tupac book. Let me go to Audible. Jeff Pearlman. I was telling her, yeah, that I just finished a new Tupac book and like how much it taught me about Tupac that I didn't know. She like, oh, I like not biographies, whatever category. She was telling me about she read Jada Pickett's book and Will Smith book and shit like that. So I got a channel membership. Yeah, I thought you seen it. But yeah, it's good if you're reading and stuff like that. Typically, I mean, you might find a chick that's not into dorky shit, but if you're into nerdy shit like that, like reading books or random obscure facts, that stuff like that is cool to have deeper conversations and get to know the person. Also, you might just decide that this ain't the type of person you like. You might not be into a person who all they watch is TikTok and baddies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of dating around.
Like you got some bills. Dress your age, dog. And listen, look at me. Look at the way that I'm dressed, right? I have made dressing bummy into an art form. You know what I mean? I don't like getting dressed. You feel me? I don't. If I could wear hoodies and sweatpants and band t-shirts and all of that,
I'm reading Black Thought's biography on Audible, the upcycled self. Black Thought is a GOAT rapper. Okay, I haven't read his, but I'm probably about to just go through Jeff Pearlman's full whatever books that he have. He has a bunch of sports books. The Tupac one is the only non-sports book he has. But yeah, I fuck with Audible heavy because I drive all day, so it helps me get out books.
That's what I would do. But I know how the difference is.
Hold on, let me rewind it because now this where Bill starts getting into old head shit because he ain't been outside in a minute.
It's like dress your age, dog. And listen, look at me. Look at the way that I'm dressed, right? I have made dressing bummy into an art form. You know what I mean? I don't like getting dressed. You feel me? I don't. If I could wear hoodies and sweatpants and band t-shirts and all of that, all the time, that's what I would do. But I know how the difference is not liking getting dressed and not knowing how. And a lot of you niggas, I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all don't know how to get dressed. You feel me?
I mean, you can wear jogging suits and stuff like that. They make what's it called? Athleisure. A lot of the athleisure stuff looks nice to go out on a date. Like, I'll show y'all some of the stuff I picked up from H&M. I caught some really good sales from Express because Express men can get pricey, but if you can, try and find one that's going out of business, or this time of the year they actually do have really good sales. But I got a bunch of tops from there. Then me and old girl, our first unofficial date, we went shopping. I needed to update my wardrobe anyway, and she was like, "Your stuff don't fit the way it should for your body type." So we went to the mall. We hit up H&M. That was cool. But yeah, I'll show y'all some stuff after I make fun of Bill.
You gotta buy yourself some polos, but it don't gotta be. You also stuck on, everything gotta be Balenciaga, gotta be Bathing Ape, gotta be, Gucci, Prada, all of this. No, dog. Go right to the I don't know if y'all got it in the Northeast. You feel me? In the Philadelphia area, we got what's called Foreman Mills. We got Foreman Mills and we got Burlington Coat Factory. Go right to the Foreman Mills. Go right to the Burlington Coat Factory. You feel me? Go pick yourself up some polos, some button-down shirts.
I can't agree with the Foreman Mills. I've never heard anything good. Like, from everything I've heard, Foreman Mills is terrible. Now, you can find some decent stuff from Burlington Coat Factory, but I say go to places like I said, H&M. They always got a sale, and their quality has really jumped up. I'll show y'all some of the pieces I got from there. Like, H&M quality is really jumped. All I wear is two-piece jogging suits. Like, H&M, I'm gonna go get me some probably. Actually, I might get me a couple from there. They got some nice jogging suits. So I'm not big into labels anyway. I like minimalist stuff. So I'll show y'all some of the pieces I grabbed. Yeah, exactly. Somebody said it's how it fits your body type. So me, I like minimalist stuff. So I like earth tones and stuff like that. I'm not big into labels, but that's why I say H&M. You can get a lot of good stuff for a decent price, but also I can't shop online because everything fits me different. And also, if you are single, ask one of your homegirls, your sisters, or shoot, you might have a guy friend that dress nice. Tell them go out with you, help you find some stuff. So for one, this is just a plain white tee. So this one wasn't that much. This is just a basic one. I don't know how this will show up. Like I told you, our first date, we went out. Like this is something I would have never bought myself, but she talked me into it. This is a tee, but let me see. Back up. So because I'm 6 feet, it's more of a cropped tee, but it fits. I was nervous about it, but I'm like, fine, I'll step out of my culture now. Did I grab the wrong size? I do not remember grabbing. Okay, maybe I did. Who will you compare currency to? I don't know. Save that for the Saturday chat though. For currency, I'm not a big currency fan. That's why I got Hero on it. Hero in the teeth. Then another one, I just grabbed the plain brown tee, like stuff like this. But like somebody said, it's all about the fit. And I got a lot of slack. Me, I like the slim. I like slimmer jeans. I know with the younger people, the baggy look is back in style. Like this stuff. I love stuff like this. This is just a basic crew neck. You can dress this up with jeans or some nice slacks, corduroys or something like that. Then these are some shirts I got last year when Express was going out of sale, a bunch of polos. These are great for date night or, just casually going out. My sister, the realest critic in my family, she'll let me know if my fit is trash or not. So, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like this. This is all Express or H&M. Ain't none of this, $400 or $500 polos. I don't buy Gucci or none of that. All right, let me move this. I ain't got time to show all this off. And as far as shoes, I think it might have been Shoe Carnival. I grabbed some cool. I grabbed some nice men's Chelsea boots from there. Stuff like that, it pulls together an outfit. But yeah, it's all about, finding stuff that fits your body type. Like me, as I get older, I prefer more dressy. I prefer to dress up more anyway. Like I like collared shirts, or if it's not a collared shirt, I'm not big into graphic tees. I like plain tees. Like I will wear athletic stuff, but it all depends. So like Bill said, he doesn't like dressing up, but also he probably don't really have to. He been with this old lady for a minute. But if you're getting close to 30, you gotta kind of change your style, adapt. But yeah, if I want to buy some polo, I get it used for a low price. So polo, let me know. I've heard this, y'all, in the chat. Is polo unk shit? Like polo Ralph Lauren? I heard polo Ralph Lauren is unk shit. I don't wear any Ralph Lauren, but I wear polos. I just don't wear polo Ralph Lauren. For one, it's expensive. But yeah, I've heard it's unk shit. Actually, yeah, I did. She took, I meant to show that off. Hold on. She did pick me out a quarter zip. Hold on. Yeah, so I do have 1/4 zip. It fits nice. 1 second. Let me text it. I'm supposed to be grabbing something. Speaking of, let's see. But yeah, I mean, it's all about your style. Like, I don't know. Bill also lives in the Northeast. So for like Detroit dudes, we're more into fashion anyway. I definitely still wear more streetwear, but I keep it simple. Barely any logos and crazy combos. So like Bill, I don't know. Maybe that's their style. Philly niggas, maybe they don't like to dress up, but like Detroit, it's always been the more fashionable city anyway. The men and the women. Like it's still considered the hair capital. The women out here, they love to keep their nails done. The guys, we made Cartiers popping. We like to dress up and stuff like that. So it might depend on your region, everybody's style, but you got to find stuff that, you fit, that you feel comfortable in also.
Get yourself some patterns, some floral patterns, some gingham patterns. Gingham is the pattern that look like a picnic table, right? Get yourself something of that. Wear clothes that fit, dog. These drill rappers got y'all messed up. If your pants, listen, if the bottom of your pants is so tight, if it's so skinny, your pants should not be so skinny to the point that they go straight into your J's. They should not make your J's look 2 sizes bigger than what they are. That's a problem. You get some clothes that fit, dog. If you got the money, buy yourself a suit. You dig what I'm saying? Ideally, all you need is 4. But if you can't afford 4, which a lot of people, I get it, I understand, save some money. You feel me? That money that you saving toward a PS5 or a PS4 or whatever, save that money. You can get yourself a decent suit. Matter of fact, you can get yourself a suit for about $1 from like Macy's if they having a good sale or something, or K&G or.
I haven't worn a suit in years. I try not to go places where I need to wear suits, but I can dress up. I know how to dress. A lot of places, if you under 50, most places that you dress up on, nobody's going to be wearing a suit. I see old heads dressing up like the young dudes. Exactly, looking like Jim Jones and shit. You don't want to be a Jim Jones. Keep that in mind. You never want to look like Jim Jones. Look at Jay-Z Instagram and then look at Jim Jones. That's the difference. They're basically the same age. Detroit, the hair capital, that belongs to Atlanta, bro. Not at all. We're not doing this. Google. You know what? Let me see. Detroit had. This goes back to the 80s and the 90s. Detroit was literally the hair capital of America. Atlanta was up there, but Detroit had it for years. Detroit is the hair capital of the world. We're not about to do this debate. Me and old girl was talking about this. She said this was a debate on TikTok. Atlanta is close. I'm telling y'all though, Detroit is the hair capital of Black America. Y'all not about to get me started. But yeah, what I was saying, like, mixy events that they have out here, like, the mixy events where niggas, they claim it's a networking thing, but it's really just for people to get drinks and dressed up. You really don't need a suit for them. Like, the stuff I wear, I could throw together a nice outfit and be fine. If anything, maybe I would grab a sports coat, but me personally, the type of places I go and I like dressing up, I don't need a suit.
Joseph A. Bank or something if they having a sale. You can get a suit for like $1.50. You know what I mean? Get yourself something straight off the rack. Make sure it fits the shoulders. Everything else you can get tailored. Everything else you can, don't matter how much weight you gain or how much weight you lose. You can always get it taken in, taken out, get the sleeves shortened, get them lengthened, pants, get them hemmed, take the hem out, get your waistband taken in or out. You can always do that. The shoulders, you can get the shoulders altered, but again, we working on a budget here. If you want to spend like $1.50 on the suit itself, you know what I mean? Ain't no sense in spending, $2-3 bills, to get the shoulders and the seams altered. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, a nicely tailored suit will have you looking like $1 million, man. Dark blue. If you can't get nothing else, get yourself anything that.
Exactly. Ain't nobody wearing a suit out here. Yeah, like outings, like at really nice restaurants, niggas ain't wearing no suits. Like, I would wear one of my nicer, like, I have jeans that I can dress up, but also I got some corduroys for a nice price. Like, I can dress up, throw on a nice polo. Yeah, I don't really like wearing suits anyway. It's just too dressy to me.